What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Indigo Number 9 coming at you live from Cleveland, Ohio. Back at it again with another amazing video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to print a shirt from start to finish, because I have an order of about 30 shirts from this company called Vic'sEventCenter. That's in South Euclid, Lyndhurst area. And yeah, they need 30 shirts. So today, you guys are gonna roll with me on this. Your first step is getting the logo onto your computer in the size that you want it printed out at. Once you have that done, you're gonna wanna load your transparency paper into your printer. There's two sides of the transparency paper. One side is kind of slippery, and one side is kind of sticky. You want to put the sticky side down and the slippery side up. You want to make sure you do that right, because when you print it out, if you print it onto the slippery side, then the ink is not going to stay on that transparency paper. You're going to be able to rub it right off, and you don't want that. Your next step is going to be file, print, color is going to be black and white. We're going to do more settings, and we're going to make sure in our advanced setting we have our print quality under high. We definitely need high quality. Apply and print. All right, here's the printed copy, and we're going to make sure we always use two. Always use two of the same size transparencies, always. Whenever you're making screens, always use two of the same size transparencies, just so you can double up, because when you're exposing them, the pictures need to be really dark in order for the exposure to work correctly. So always print two of the same transparencies for your exposure. All right, so our next step in the process, this paper is too big because I'm going to be using two transparencies on one screen. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get these things even and make sure they stay even the whole entire time. You're going to want to cut them. Cut all the excess paper so that it can fit on the screen. Our next step is going to be to get our transparency papers lined up on our screens exactly where we want them. Make sure there's no overlap with the two transparencies. They should look the exact same. You should see no difference. They should be right on top of each other. Your next step is going to be putting some glass over your transparencies. This next step will be done with the 250 watt light bulb. That the screens are on there in reverse of what they would actually look like, so they're flipped. And then you're going to want to make sure that you do this exposure about a foot above the screens, and you want to expose it for about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I found was a pretty good time for majority of my exposures. So yeah, somewhere between 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 30 seconds is perfect. It all depends on, you know, what type of screen you're using, what type of design you have. But yeah, that's really for you to play with. All right, our timer just went off. So what I usually do, as soon as the timer goes off, I start spraying, making sure those logos are coming out. It looks like they're coming out real crispy. Just get them nice and wet, and then just leave them be for a minute. But just make sure you spray over the whole design, so like the water can start carving out the areas that need to be carved out. Push it over, got some more water. Now I'm hitting it on the other side. I'm on a surface that's okay to get wet. I would recommend you take yours. Okay, excuse my neighbor, he's a little loud, but this is the finished result. Don't worry about the red stuff. That's just a ghost screen from the last screen that I tried to. Alright guys, as you can see, there's a little bit of tape on the edges. I'm about to start printing. First, I'm going to print the smaller Vicks. I'm going to put that on the front of the shirt. So, in order to make sure I don't get any ink or anything on the other side, I'm going to tape all of this up. Alright, so all the things that I do not need printed are taped up. And all the things that I do need printed are not taped. And now we're about to start printing. I'm going to put it on the press, show you guys how to do that, and then I'm going to just get straight to printing. Alright, now that we got our screen set up, it's all simple from here. Take the shirt, put it onto the palette. Make sure you have glue or adhesive on your palette so that the shirt doesn't lift up with the screen. Oh. All right, the fronts of the shirts are done. Not perfect, but it is my first screen printing job for a business, and I'm only charging them $5 a shirt, and they also want me to do the back. So, you get what you get. They actually look really good though. I ain't mad at them. Like I said, some of them got like maybe a little stain or something, but you know, I'm doing my best work, and for $5 a shirt with front and back, you can't ask for much more than this. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the backs tomorrow. That's gonna be the end of this little tutorial on how to make a shirt. Hopefully you got the concept on how to do it, and continue to spread love and positivity through the world. Shout out to Vic'sEventCenter. I'm out.